Hi everyone, so over the weekend I was in London and I went and did some shopping, and I went to three places, I bought things. I went to obviously more than three places, but I bought things from three places, and they was Selfridges, Topshop and Urban Outfitters. And Topshop and Urban Outfitters both had sales, so those things I got in the sale, and then the things from Selfridges were from two makeup counters, and those were MAC and Bobbi Brown. So I just brought them into my garden because it's quite a nice day. I would have liked to have had a more gardening scenery, but the others were just too bright and you couldn't see my face. But so I put them all in a Selfridges bag instead. So yeah, first of all I'll show you what I got from Urban Outfitters. So I did not know that they sold NYX in the UK, and I don't think they do. This must have just been a one-off thing that I found in there. But I found this NYX glitter cream palette. You can see it was £8, but then it was knocked down to £4 in the sale, and I have not tried it out or anything yet, but I just thought, you know, I've seen people like Miss Glamorazzi and Dusty Candy use this, and I thought, well, it must be quite good, so I bought that. Then in Urban Outfitters I bought this top. Now this top was such a good deal, but I didn't buy it just because it was in the sale or anything. This was originally £42, but I got it for £18, and they did it in, I think, a paler pink and then maybe like a beige, but I got it in this colour, and here it says mauve, but I call it like a dusky rose colour. And it's just like that, and if you can see, it's all silk, so it's going to be a little bit hard to wash and obviously a bit difficult to maintain and keep looking nice, but oh well. It's really nice material, really luxury feeling, and it's got basically these, and if I bring it up close, they're basically see-through, but then they've got little strips of cotton going across, and that's obviously along the front, and then also on the back. I really like this colour. It's a bit of a strange colour for me. I don't think I have anything in this particular shade of like rose or whatever, but yeah, I thought that was quite nice. So then I went to Topshop and I bought one thing in the Topshop sale. This top was £10, but because of my student discount card I got it for £9, and it's basically a crop top. I don't really like crop tops just because it's not like I don't want to show off my stomach or anything, because obviously I go to the beach and I'm fine. I just don't really like, I don't know, I don't feel confident. I feel confident walking around in a bikini, but I don't feel confident wearing a crop top. I don't know why. But yeah, so basically it's this cerise hot bright pink colour, and on the front it's got this basically stitching detail, is I guess what I could say, but on the back it's just totally plain. And if I stand up, if you put it here, it probably goes to about there, but yeah, I think that'd be quite fun to wear, and it's a nice summer colour, so I like that. Finally, I'll show you the makeup stuff. So first of all, I'll show you the things from MAC. From MAC I got two things. One is something I already had and I just needed to get a new one, and it is my MAC concealer, which is Select Cover Up, and I'm in the shade NW20. I love this concealer so much. It just looks like that. It is a perfect shade for my skin tone. Sometimes it gets a bit orangey for me in the winter, but for summer it's perfect with any fake tan I get, with any real tan I get. It just goes. I love it, and I did think a little while ago about trying the Studio Sculpt, you know, in the pot, but I just really like the formula of this, and I was happy with this one, and I bought it. And this thing lasts forever. If you can see, that's a proper full tube. I know that you're meant to throw your makeup out after a certain amount of time for each product, but I didn't, so I know it's probably really bad, but can I just say, I bought my other one in about 2008 and use it practically every day, maybe like 4 or 5 times a week, and it lasted all that time. That just shows you how long. I know it's really bad, but oh well, that's what I did. The second thing I got from MAC was a brow product. Now, eyebrows to me are my most important feature on my face that I feel like I would want to take care of most of all, so I don't mind spending money on products that are nice for them, although, you know, there's only so much you can do to them. It's just, for me, eyebrows, they're my main feature, that if I could only go out with one piece of makeup on, it would have to be my eyebrows. I feel like I don't care walking out with no makeup, but without my eyebrows I feel like, gosh, this is so bad. But so basically I fill them in every day. Benefits Creases, no, not Creases Cream Shadow, Benefits Beautiful Big Brown Eyes palette in the darkest shade, and I'm still going to love doing that, but I wanted something to set them, because I tried setting them with a clear brow gel before, maybe it's just the one I was using, but it kind of it washed the colour out, and all the work I'd just done, it kind of blurred it all up, and so I didn't really like that. It took away less of the effect, and I spent forever getting this effect. And also that clear brow gel had run out, so I bought the MAC brow set, and it's like this, and it's got a little bit of a weird name. It's in the shade Beguile, I don't know. And now it looks like it's got gold shimmer reflex, and obviously you don't want that on your eyebrows, but you know, I'm sure it does not come out like that. I tried it on in the shop and basically just comb them really lightly through, and it keeps in place, and it helps them to look bushier. I was trying to decide with my friend Jess, who was with me, and she said, I don't know, it makes them look a bit like they've got no shape, but then I kind of really like that. I thought, you know, if I just give them a bit of shape myself and then add this just makes them look bushier, and that's basically what I'm trying to strive for, because my eyebrows are just so sparse without them. So yeah, I was like, yeah, I'll get this then. And then the last thing I got from London was from Bobbi Brown, and it was one of their rich colour glosses, and I have wanted one of these. I can't say for the longest time, but since I went on her website and I watched like all of her videos on her website, I was thinking, oh my god, I want a rich colour gloss, because they're really, really, really pigmented for a lip gloss. They're kind of the perfect, oh, and sorry if you can hear this police sirens in the back. I don't live in a super rough area or nothing, it's just, I don't know, a bit noisy, I guess. But yeah, I like lipsticks and I love lip glosses, and so I love this because it's kind of cross between the two. It's pigmented enough, yet not a lipstick, and it's like pigmented enough yet not a lip gloss, just the perfect mix. So true rich colour glosses are good if you want very pigmented lip colour. So I got it in this one, and this one is like the classic Bobbi Brown colour. Well, when I think of Bobbi Brown I think of a colour like this. It's very natural but still noticeable, and it's in the colour 221. Let me see if I'll swatch it. So there's a colour there, I hope you can see it. I always put it in the worst places. Why don't I just put it here? But okay, that is the colour there. And basically it looks basically it looks so pretty on. It's just so nice, and yeah, I love this. And one thing that I found out was really great, this says I think they're called doe foot, are they? The sponge tip applicators, the doe foot applicators. I prefer them to the brush ones. Now it's funny because Jess, she prefers the brush ones to the sponge ones, but I, as I said, prefer sponge. But it's a bit annoying because in MAC it's only certain of their lip gloss products. I know it's like lip gloss, dazzle glass, but they're basically lip glosses. MAC have a lot of brushes in theirs. Benefit have turned to brushes as well. Most of Bobbi Brown have brushes, but these rich colour glosses have doe foot applicators, but the rest of hers have brushes. But I talked to the lady and she said that actually they're going to be kind of relaunching, or whatever it's called, coming out with all their lip glosses gonna all have doe foot sponge applicators. And I was like, oh my god, this is just gonna be so great. All my lip glosses are practically gonna be from there, I'm sure, because those are the sort of applicators that I like. So yeah, I bought all of this with my own money, have no sponsorship, no affiliation, but I kind of feel like it's a little bit pointless me saying that, because a guru as little as me is not going to have companies being like, I want to sponsor you. So yeah, that is basically my haul. Selfridges is just my favourite place to go. I feel so at home there, I don't know why, because it's not like I'm super rich or anything and just fit in, but I just feel so like, what's it called? Just so happy there. Like, I don't worry about anything. I just love walking around the Selfridges beauty halls, and we found some great places in London this time. Like, this is not makeup related, but we walked to the back of Selfridges for once, and we found this place that when I used to be obsessed with magazines, I would have adored this place so much. It's basically this place at the back of Selfridges, and they have got magazine wall after wall, about 4 walls of magazine, and they're not just all UK ones. You can get Vogue, Glamour, Elle, I think, just all the different countries here. You can get obviously British, and then you can get London's one, US edition, French edition, Russian edition. You can get so many magazines. Every magazine you want, it's there. Glamour magazine, as you know, this month have released all their little Benefit miniatures, and they sold out like nothing in newsagents. I had to run out on the first day and get mine, and I'm sure you probably did. But we went into there after these magazines have been out for, you know, quite a few weeks now, and they have got like hundreds there. So if you're still looking and you happen to be in London, go into Selfridges, go to where they keep the magazines, and I'm sure that that you will find there. They had all three, Positive, High Beam and Benetton. Really great. And we also walked a little bit further around and we found the stationery part of these cutest notepads ever. And when I start college at my level 3, because there's no really point right now, I'm all kind of done with the fear of my level 2. When I start there, or just for if you know some excuse to get a notepad, I'm gonna go there because they are the cutest ones ever. And we also found this nice little beauty shop. It was by Marble Arch. I do not know the name, but it sells Ezzy in there because Ezzy's really hard to find in London. I know that they don't sell it in Selfridges and they don't sell it in... There's like John Lewis, Debenhams, House of Fraser. They only sell it in one of those three. I can't remember which one because we were just walking shop after shop trying to find Ezzy's. But I didn't actually buy any in the end, although I found them because I wanted to see if I could get them cheaper online. But anyway, this is a bit rambling now. So that was basically my haul. Selfridges is great, and yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.